Hey guys, today I'm going to do a June flower garden tour and show you everything that I'm growing in my garden, and I'm also going to cut some flowers. So let's take a stroll. Okay, so I'm going to start over here and show you. I have this blueberry bush in this pot, and it just started producing some blueberries, but not very many. But hopefully we'll still get more blooms out of it. And I put strawberries along the edges here. I thought it would look really pretty together and they grow really well together. So then around this, this is a Rebecca, and then I have some vincas around it. I don't know the name of this plant, but I thought it was really pretty. And here's like a Dusty Miller and a Lantana and a Gara. And these are excellent pollinators. Like I will get so many butterflies come through here. Look, I already have one. I have one right here. It just attracts all the pollinators. This is a liathris, I believe. This is a daisy. This is a perennial, and it just keeps getting bigger and bigger every year. I have this salvia here, and this is a rose bush. This is a floribunda rose bush. It puts out really pretty blooms, and it's a really pretty color. I believe it's by Bloomables, and it's called Sunbelt South Africa, but it's a really pretty rose. And I actually deadheaded quite a few of them, so hopefully I'll start getting, yeah, some blooms here soon. But yeah, I have a penta here and some asters here. This is actually a lantana that I transplanted from the front back here. And then these are dahlias. And then this is another rose bush. This is also, I'm not sure if it's a floribunda or if it's a hybrid tea rose, but it has really pretty blooms. Really pretty. And this is another salvia. And then just some more lantana and dahlias about to grow, some gladiolas that I transplanted. I just planted this rose bush a couple days ago. It's really pretty, but it's still adjusting. I picked this up at Lowe's. And then I got these really pretty plants here. These are called Persian shields, and I also got these from Lowe's, and I just thought they were so pretty. And in the pot, it was actually like 3 stems. So I just split it up and divided it because from what I've learned about them is that they grow and get bushier. So I felt like splitting them up would be a really good idea. And just some more asters and lantana. In this pot here, I have some strawberries growing. It produced a few of them, but I eat them every time I see them. I actually have some growing right here. This is a really pretty coneflower. This is also a newer one that I got. Another Rebecca here, and this is a flamingo that I transplanted, so it's kind of in shock, but it will come back to life. I've done it before. This is another cone flower. Some asters and vinca. Another liathris. Here's another rose bush. I love these blooms. I think they're so pretty. See, I had knockout roses all along here, and I ended up pulling them all out because the blooms didn't last on them. Like, they would just fall apart so quickly. I wouldn't be able to really enjoy them. So I pulled them all out, and I'm glad I did because they're like super aggressive. I actually like broke my shovel trying to dig it out. And I don't think these are as aggressive, and the thorns on them aren't as harsh as they are on the knockout roses. Yeah, just some gladiolas that I planted. More lantana. I think lantanas are so pretty when they bloom, and they attract so many pollinators. This is another rose bush. This is a hybrid tea one, and this is also by Bloomables, but it needs to put out some more blooms because the ones on here are kind of dying. But when it does, it is super pretty. And just tried to fill it with some color here. This is a blackberry bush. A friend of mine actually gave me these sticks that were propagated, and I planted them, and they're slowly growing. I've already had like a few blackberries, but it is slowly producing more and more. And then I also put like strawberries around the ends of it. I thought that looked really pretty. And then this is another rose bush that is still struggling, but I feel like it'll make it. It just needs some time and some love. And then I have some more Persian shields. And the color on these are just so pretty. And I have a fig tree right here in this pot, which I have like a little baby fig growing in there. But yeah. And then along the back here, I was struggling on what to do because as you can see, the backyard is on a slope, so it's kind of hard to work with. But I wanted something here, like I wanted some color, and so I just scattered quite a bit of wildflower seeds, some zinnia seeds, some cosmos, some sunflowers, uh, and just scattered them all over, and it just looks so pretty. I literally did all this in March. Okay, so we're going to start over here, and I'm going to cut some of these flowers. The ones that look pretty, I'm going to cut them for an arrangement for the table, and the other ones that look like they're done, I'm just going to cut the heads off so I can dry them and harvest the seeds from them so that I could plant more sunflowers. I got my shears here. I already cleaned them with alcohol. Let me just start off by cutting these dry ones. Put them in this basket here. This one's actually a really good one. Look at this one. This one right here, I mean, you could see all the seeds inside, and this looks really good. This is a really good one to save. Look at all the seeds that I'm going to get out of just this one head that I'm going to be able to just scatter these all along here again next summer and end up with so many more sunflowers. And once I have a good few heads, I'm just gonna like save those seeds, and then the rest, I have a friend who has chickens, and you could give these to your chickens to eat. They'll appreciate it. These are really pretty ones for an arrangement. So I'm gonna put these in this basket here, and let's see if there's a few more. I'm probably gonna throw some more seeds down anyways. This one right here, I'm gonna leave it alone because it's still got buds and it's gonna bloom some more. So this one's gonna be left alone. Look at this one. This one's a really pretty one. This is a chocolate sunflower. I'm gonna go ahead and take that one. Look at that. That's a pretty one. I would harvest it, but it's got some buds that are going to bloom soon, so I'm going to leave that one alone. And the bees seem to like it, so I'm also going to leave it alone for them. Look at this one right here. I mean, we have a ton of bees on this one. They like that. This is great. I'm sure I'm going to see a lot of butterflies this summer because usually when I plant my wildflowers up there, I see a lot of butterflies. That's why I figured if I fill this whole line along the fence with wildflowers, I'll have room for a lot more of them. But let me get some of these. Okay, so it looks like it's going to start storming here pretty soon. But I'm happy I got my dried sunflowers, and I'm also happy that I got my flowers. And so hopefully when the weather is nice again, we'll go out into the vegetable garden and see what we have ready to harvest there.